What is up, YouTube? Today I'm going to go over the times are changing. When I say that, I mean the way the tattoo industry is going and what you need to know to break into this industry as of today. If you're new to this channel, I'm Brandon from Tattooing 101. I've been tattooing for about 13, probably 14 years now. So I've been in the industry for a pretty long time, and I've seen a lot of stuff. And over that period of time, so much have changed. So I wanted to touch base on the things that have changed and touch base on the people that don't want to move towards the new way of tattooing, which could be a big negative effect on their lives. So let's break into it. The first things I've seen with tattooing and the new age of tattooing is rotaries are so much easier to learn on. I know I've touched base on this a few times with past videos, but learning on a rotary takes way less time than learning how to tune a standard tattoo machine, a traditional tattoo machine, coil tattoo machine. There's so many words for it. So there's so much that goes into just that it could take a really long time to be able to learn on that, when you could just grab a pen style machine or an injecta and be able to tattoo effectively, in a month, 3 months, whatever, however time, you have to spend on it is what's going to affect your learning process. But working with a coil machine is going to take way longer, and biggest thing I hear is stay true to coil, that coil till I die. And that mentality is just, it's mind-boggling to me, because you could tattoo really great, perfect lines and bold lines with an injecta or with a Cheyenne. They're direct drive machines. If you get a 4mm stroke, they have enough push to get into that skin. And there's people out there that are like, you can't get a clean line without using a coil. You can't do those things. And I'm just like, I do it all of the time. You are just like tunnel vision on this one thing, which is cool. If you like coils, by all means, but there's people that will literally not let you work in their shop unless you use a coil machine. That is the dumbest thing, that your ability to tattoo has no weight over just holding a traditional tattoo machine. To me, that's dumb, but everyone's views are different, obviously, and that's fine. Another thing would be that you have to learn on paper to learn how to be a tattoo artist. Cool. I started drawing on paper probably when I was a couple months old, because I've been drawing my whole life. So yeah, I guess I could say that I started on paper, but if I started on an iPad, I feel like there's way more that I could do on an iPad. So just saying that you need to learn on paper is just a very old school kind of mentality thing. Now, if you don't have the ability to buy an iPad right now, completely understand. Being an apprentice or spending time away from work to learn how to tattoo could be stressful. Obviously, learn on paper if you don't have the budget to put on an iPad, but if you do, use all of the tools physically available to make your life easier and to help you learn tattooing faster. Therefore, an iPad. All of these things go into being able to get to that point of your career way faster. People out there like word of mouth is the best thing. Don't use Instagram. It's not going to help. And all that stuff is just way outdated. Literally I got to choose my words wisely. I don't want to get burned out of the tattoo industry by any means. But all of the old school mentality type of tattoo artists out there, it's at the end of their kind of time, if that makes sense. Now, I grew up in that era of, hardcore apprenticeships. You have to, work there, eat ramen noodles for 3 years because you're so broke you haven't made any money, and just cleaning toilets and cleaning cars and cleaning things that have nothing to do with tattooing at all to get through an apprenticeship, and then just pretending that they are your deity because they helped you into the tattoo industry. Cool. That's awesome. I went through it, did it, but that doesn't mean that I want to treat my apprentices like complete trash and degrade them as a human being just because I have knowledge to give. And that's kind of like that old school mentality there as well, which thank goodness that the tattoo industry is changing with that. That's kind of like all that old school ways is kind of washing out with the new age, new technology and everything, which is, another thing that's just different nowadays is you couldn't be a tattoo artist unless you smoked cigarettes, that was a big thing, right? But on to a more serious note, tattoo studios and the way that they're ran and needing to be nice to your clients is a really big deal. Old school tattoo shops, you go in, they're just in the corner. I've walked into a tattoo studio. I won't give names or anything, but as a tattoo artist, I walked in, I was on vacation, and I was just like, hey, what's up, everybody? Never looked up from their phone, never got up to talk to me. I looked around, looked at portfolio, then finally someone came up and was like, hey, you want tattooed? And I was like, no, I'm just checking it out. Didn't say one word, went back, sat down, got on his phone again. Now, I was in there wasting time. Would I have got a tattoo if I was, kind of talked into it in a different way? Probably. I was there just wasting time because I didn't really know what to do. So I was like, I'm gonna check out some tattoo shops. And that left a very bad taste in my mouth. And that's someone in the tattoo industry. Like, I understand you deal with clients all the time. It gets super repetitive. But imagine how many clients that you lose a day just treating their clients like that. I see it all of the time to where tattoo artists don't think about the way that they act, because they think like the way we look, we have face tattoos, we can act however we want, we're still going to make money, people are still going to come get tattoos if we're good at tattooing. That's the other biggest thing, is if you're getting into this industry, just don't be like those other artists. I've seen it so many different times, and the reason I'm doing this as a whole is to change the tattoo industry, to help out the new people coming in, and to give people a chance that really didn't have a chance before. And that's something that's so important to me, and I feel like the tattoo industry really needs this, because there's such a bad connection with tattoo artists and just like having to be in battle with other tattoo studios. It's just insane. Like, that we're not in, a movie. We're not trying to, burn down another tattoo studio. We're not breaking hands for, someone opening up a shop up the street. Like, it's insane. And this stuff happens all the time. So that's why I'm doing it, to help out you guys and to help out a greater future for tattooing. I don't want it to just keep getting worse, because, trying to change that, and I could do that with your help. And also, if you are new to tattooing, I highly recommend you check out our Tattooing 101 sketchbook. All you have to do is click the link in the description below, fill out some information, and it'll get sent to you right away. And I'll see you on the next video.